On to you Leos out there. So you have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and you Leos have the Six of Pentacles. So the Eight of Wands speaks to you Leos don't want any kind of romantic, you don't want any kind of connection with anybody feeling like a job, whether it's friendship, family members, or romantic. You don't want it to feel like it's a chore. You don't want it to feel like it's a job. And that's what it started to feel like with some people that you were trying to get to know, right? Or you were getting to know. The Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles is they should have actually been able to give back to you as much as you Leos were giving back or giving to them, but they didn't want to give back anything. You know, once again, a functional relationship is when you give and get, and they give and get, and the two of you get to a point where you can't count because the two of you have given and gotten so much, it's a blur. It's like, what is going on here? But we've gotten to a point now, today's time, where you almost have to count, because it's like, if you don't count a little bit, you'll get taken advantage of. And this is what this person was trying to do with you. They're trying to take advantage of you, Leos, because, you know, they were really overplaying themselves. They had this superiority complex, you know. They boo-boo, don't stink attitude, mentality with you. And the Four of Swords is about how you, Leos, pretty much put an end to it, you know. Nobody is fancy for you. Nobody is too fancy for you Leos to not be able to dump them. You person may have been able to run that nonsense on you 2-3 years ago, but they can't run that on you now. You Leos understand your value now. So the High Priestess right here, right, is about you Leos are also starting to privatize your life. You don't ask for much. You don't make too much noise. You know, Leo is not necessarily, ironically, Leo is not necessarily the zodiac sign where you hear so much relationship craziness coming from. You know, the Jennifer Lopez thing is really like an anomaly when it comes to Leos, right? A lot of you Leos don't ask for much. You don't really want a whole lot. Respect is a must. You want to be able to receive as well as give. You want it to where, again, you don't have to count. And people can't even do that. They can't even, the stuff that you Leos are asking for aren't even rocket science, right? It's not even something to the point where you're asking for something where people can never actually give. So it just seems like it's some sort of trap, because, or a con, because it seems like you'll never actually be able to fulfill this task, right? Because you Leos are demanding so much. You Leos are demanding simple things, and people still can't even give that to you. And it's downright sad, because the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune represents you Leos are just being done with being used, honestly. You know, the King of Cups represents, the King of Cups really does represent where your focus is going. And it represents, and the Wheel of Fortune represents the manipulation of how people will use your generosity, because Leo is the zodiac sign of generosity. How people will use your generosity as a tool against you, basically. And they'll make it seem like they will use your generosity against you because you want to give, and you accept certain people into your life. You want to show them that they care and stuff like this. And people will accept your fancy gifts and wonderful dinners and stuff like this. And they don't ever actually want to give anything back to you in exchange. They don't ever want to show love. You understand what I'm saying? So the Page of Pentacles represents it. You know, it really does take a special person to legitimately not try to take advantage of you that doesn't want to take from you and don't give and never give anything in return. It takes a person where their mentality, the way that they think, what they think, they want to give. They want to be generous along with you too. They want to join in the generosity and give as well, you know? And the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups represents, but it just seems like it just seems like what's out here is a lot of you Leos, unfortunately, can't catch a break. Or so it seems for you, right? So it's starting to feel. But the Eight of Swords represents you Leos are doing something that a lot of people didn't anticipate you to do, which is to walk away. You don't have to hang around anyone that is giving you a hard time. And the Queen of Cups, here they are trying to obligate you and make it seem like you do have to, you Leos do have to actually pay attention to them. You're stuck with them, you know? Let's clarify let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. The High Priestess, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yeah, the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords. You had to cut and run from this person that was showing you all kind of problems that they had. As the Six of Swords, all kind of problems that they had. They was in your life and they was just doing nothing but trying to turn your life upside down. Trying to have you Leos lose your job, make you look crazy, get you to start self-destructing, not wanting to do anything, right? Just go into a catatonic state. And you Leos were able to actually, High Priestess, Five of Wands, you Leos were able to actually get away from them because you saw the writing on the wall and you knew exactly where this was going. So you Leos decided to actually ghost. The Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, you Leos have way too much self-respect and way too much to offer than to be wasting your time with someone who doesn't, at the very minimum, respect you. So this, the Knight of Wands, you have decided to leave them alone because you don't have to be around them. You never did. It was a choice to be around this person. Okay. Let's clarify this King of Cups. The Four of Cups, the Moon, Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands. The Four of Wands and the Moon is about how you Leos, this person was completely undateable. You couldn't date these people because they made everything into a wrestling match. Everything is a power struggle with these people. So the Moon is about how you had to walk away because you Leos are not about to really start putting yourselves on the back burner just when you started to learn to actually value yourself. Because growing up, a lot of you Leos aren't really taught how to value yourself because people try to neglect you quite a lot. And Virgo is the zodiac sign of neglect. Another reason why us two zodiac signs are right next to each other. But the Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, you deserve to be around people who legitimately care about you and your overall well-being, you know, physically. Are you taking your vitamins? Are you getting exercise? Are you getting sun, quality sleep, learning, reading, your overall health, right? Are you partying? Not much, but just a smidgen, you know, keep that creativity going. and the Queen of Wands. That's something that a lot of you Leos realize that you're going to have to actually look out for yourself about. You're not going to be able to actually count on anyone else, including relationship, to be with them, to including a relationship for them to do that for you. So the Six of Wands represents, if you cannot trust this person, a lot of you Leos will just decide to leave them alone if they do not have your well-being in mind, because it's about give and take. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Overall, a very good reading for you Leos. This person didn't necessarily work out for you. You Leos are just going to go talk to another person and see what happens with that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks or at yahoo.com, or you can check out the link in the comment section below.